Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's special edition of US West 2v2 Rocket League here on the stream. As you can see below, uh, there we are, right there, 11 p.m. as of recording, 3 p.m. in Pacific time, however. So a bit of a different stream today, a little bit late night, as I was saying, full stream earlier. Not often we get the 11 p.m. bookings, but it's nice to see, nice to get some US Rocket League on tap today. As the stream title may suggest, this is actually an inter-organization rivalry. Energy Infinite White and Blue face off against each other. They are both in round 2 of the IGL Summer Playoffs, and we may as well just get straight into it. Let's have a look at how they've done this season. So let's go have a look at the league standings at least. As we can see, after round 1 of the playoffs, at least, their seedings are different. Energy Infinite White, the higher seed at 5-1 on the season. So they've had a bye week, so they are still on the 6 games played, only 1 of a loss, with 101 goals for. That's the first time we've seen triple figures after just the regular season on this stream, with 58 goals against. Almost getting that 2-to-1 ratio, not quite though. 17 games won, 3 games lost for that sweet 85% game win percentage for White. Energy Infinite Blue, 5-2. So they had 1 extra loss in the regular season, made it out of round 1. We'll see later what that matchup was. For them though, 91 goals for, 59 against, 15 games won, 9 games lost, with that 63% game win percentage, the difference between the teams. As we go into the teams themselves, Energy Infinite White we have here. So only the 2 players today, Cacaronado as the captain, I should have looked that up earlier, and Flit the second player for Team White. As we see, obviously, with only the 2 players here, it's a very obvious team lineup. Kakarandu, thank you, chat. Kak, that is how I'm going to describe you in the game. Sorry about that. But 2.5 goals a game for Kak, 2.55 for Flit, 1.2 saves a game for Flit, 1.8 for Kak, 1.15 assists a game for Kak, and 1.2 for Flit. As we go straight into Team Blue, as we get Extremist, the captain, there, 1.95 goals a game, with Mick, I'm going to say, 2.24 goals a game. As we see the obvious lineup, this does look better when it's 3v3, I assure you. But to go more into it, Mike's no pro. Thank you. And thank you for the animations. Thank you. I do put a lot of effort into this. Mike's and Kak, that is how we shall describe these teams. All right, as we head into the playoff table, as we can see, the number 2 seed, White, against the 7 seed Blue. NG Infinite Blue taking the 3-1 win in round 1 against Hi Hungry I'm Dad, loving the name. And the winners here will face Lemon Pirates, the number 3 seed, who have, as we can see, gone to game number 5 in each and every series they have played so far. So that will be one to keep an eye on as we go back to the studio here. So as I just finish up the team stats, still getting used to the new animations, so sorry about that, not getting them out quick enough. For Extremists, the captain for Blue, 1.95 goals a game, 1.19 saves a game, and 0.71 assists per game, 2.24 goals a game for Mike, 1.52 saves a game, and 1.10 assists per game. So those are the stats for our teams today. As we just get ready to go straight into business here, as I just make sure everything's being said. Thank you for the follow, Extremists. And Mike, earlier off stream as well, thank you for the follow. It's very much appreciated. As I get the server underway here. So US West 2v2 at Manfield is where we're starting. Risiku, thank you for the follow. Loving the love today. So obviously, if you're in US West or just US, you'll get some early games normally on my stream. So obviously, I'm based in the UK, so we normally start at 6 or 7 p.m. BST, which is a 5-hour difference on the East Coast, 8-hour on the West Coast. So a bit of a difference. But the server is up. Details have been sent. And we just get ready to get going. As I pick up my remote. I've just realized there's been no music for this entire time. I'm so sorry. As I said, new mixer, still getting used to it. But we are just waiting for teams to join. As of course, I've got the latency variation, but the other team should be fine. So I'm also right in the middle of a thunderstorm right now. So nothing's been a problem all night. It's been an all-night one. But if something does go wrong, that's your disclaimer right now. So all the guys are in. We are going straight to the field right here. As we just wait for it to load before we tell everyone. So all have a good game, have fun. Let's get going for this US West 2v2 round 2 playoff. Energy Infinite in-house franchise, blue versus white. White, obviously, the number 2 seeds, blue, the number 7. As we get going here with game number 1. As Flick gets the first touch, but blue taking the advantage of that first kickoff, as we see here. Nice little setup, unable to convert, however, but Mike is able to control it as Cat just goes over, but Flick, nice follow-up there as it sails past Blue's goal face there. As Mike up in the air, nice rotation by Flip, but Mike, nice 50 there, setting up potentially for a pass mid, but Cat is nicely there on the defensive side. Extremist not ready for that ball, going through the middle. Flight, not Flit. Thank you for the pronunciation. I shall use that going forwards as Cat there off the wall, as Mike is able to corral that, take it mid. Nice little air dribble. There we have it. Goal number 1. Energy Infinite blue. Mike here with a nice little pop-up. Mini air dribble slash just punch forward. Cat unable to save that. And less than 1 minute in, we have the first goal. So yeah, thank you, Lil Boat, for that pronunciation check. As Cat, free ball in the middle there, open net, unable to get it on target. Bit of a missed opportunity there as Mike gets underneath the ball and gets ready to create an offensive attempt as a nice little flick up. Flight, unable to get a touch, but it was going wide in the end as Flight takes the wall aerial attempt, but Extremist, nice defensive posturing there. As again, it goes onto the opposite wall, the left-hand side wall for Energy Infinite White as Cat just sends it across the goal. Not on target, but creating the offensive pressure where Blue have to respect from going forward. This is an inter-franchise matchup, as we have mentioned before. These guys, I presume, will know each other's play style and how to play around each other. We'll be looking for some little tricky plays, I would say. As Flight, nice little defensive off the back wall there. As Cat collects it and starts the attack for White. As Cat gets demoed by Extreme. It's a nice little defensive move as Flight keeping up the pressure there, not going for it, but making his presence known. And nicely held up, but it falls to Mike nicely with an open goal there. Mike with the full court shot straight from his own penalty box here, almost right to the other end. Extremist up there to make sure that Blue have goal number 2. in this game 1 of this best of 5 series and round number 2, the IGL Summer Playoffs 2v2 US West. As Mike there, nice little save. As it goes round again, Cat creating pressure there. Blue, little flat-footed on the defense as Flight. Nice little touch there, just sailing towards the goal, but the defense not being troubled at all as Cat sends it into the corner. Nice little kick out, but no one being there. Flight taking up defensive posture. Able to get round the other side. Extremes in there, gets the demo, not before Flight sends it to the other side of the field. As Cat is up there, but it just goes towards Extremis and Flight there 50, misses it. Open goal, Mike in the center. He's taking the ball. He's not missing that. No open goal syndrome here for Energy Infinite Blue, as it is now 3-0. Flight and Flint Cat in chat, the long-lost cousins. As we get underway here with the 4th kickoff of game number 1, as Energy Infinite Blue for the 7th seed, looking quite strong against Energy Infinite White, the 2 seed. Will that bye week, no round 1 match for Energy Infinite White, is that proving to be a bit of a hindrance there, a bit rusty in game number 1? As Flight says, nah, I'm not rusty, I'm doing this ward aerial, but nice saves, but questions were being asked there. Yes, Flint, this is an inter-organisation rivalry from NG Infinite, White and Blue, both in US West 2v2. As you can see, the 2 and the 7 seeds, so, but only one game loss separated them in the regular season. So we, as well as knowing each other, being in the same org, we expected quite a tight game. But NG Infinite White, with 1 minute left, up 3-0, looking pretty dominant so far. As Cat, nice little defensive touch there to send it wide of a goal as it goes towards Blue's goal face, as just to the side, Flight, nice shot, but it's left an open goal for Extremis and sets it up for Mike. Nice little pass there. Again, no open goal syndrome seen today. It was a nice attempt by Flight there for Team White. As I'm getting some info that the only extra loss for Blue was against Team White here, so bit of a trying to get some revenge here in the playoffs in round number 2. Love to see its Flight, beautiful carry there through the mid. As 26 seconds left, the deficit is now 3. As Mike just goes a bit too high there, Flight nicely handles, beautiful ball control. Gets the first goal of the series on board for Energy Infinite White. As Extremis just sends it. Not even asking questions, just sending it towards the goal face off the kickoff. Extremis set up in the right position. There we have it, 5-1, 21 seconds to go. Looking like this will end in game number 1 win for Energy Infinite Blue. I look away for 1 second to chat, and Cat gets that goal straight back for Team White off the backboard. Nice little control. I think that ended up off Mike there, or one of Team Blue. However, doubt it will make much of a difference in the end total here. As Mike sends it, making double sure no more goals will be scored, apart from their own Extremists. Taking the opportunity, trying to play the morale game, get Team White asking questions in the game 1 and 2 break. 6-2. As we just wait for the ball to be dropped here, Mike making sure of that. Energy Infinite Blue with the game number 1 win. As for some reason, as we come back to the intermission screen here, my stream deck's not working properly. As I just change up to DFH Stadium quickly. Sorry about this. Something has gone a little bit wrong. That's a little bit of a decent win right there. But we give each team the full 60 seconds in between each match to just have a little bit of a chill out. Flight there having a bit of a ping problem, but it was said to US West, which is what this game is. I've heard no complaints in chat. As you can see there, Flintcat in chat with the with the happy coincidences with the guys. As we join the spectate option as we get ready for game number 2. Team Blue have won the first game. However, I'm just having a little bit of a tech issue. Unable to show it. It's Extremists straight off the kickoff. Team Blue starting as they mean to go on from game number 1, taking the early game 2 lead. As none of my lights are working for some reason, I'm sorry. Extremist Flight getting the demo off the kickoff there. Cat, good 50. Trying something different on kickoff there. I like to see it. As Extremist picking up the ball there as Flight comes in, trying to set the record straight for the Team White. Yeah, so as chat are saying, lag might be a bit of an issue. Extremist. The ball just floating in mid-air there, just right from picking as Extremist. It just comes in with no problem. Both defenders in the goal, unable to get there in time to stop. Goal number 2 for Team Blue. As I was saying, chat saying some lag might have to do with it, especially for Flight here. However, we've had no complaints in the middle. And it seems to have only had the warning in the intermission as Mike on goal. Goal number 3 for Team Blue. They're just running away with it. Less than a minute gone. Already 3 goals on the scoreboard. As we get underway here for the 4th kickoff. Flight finally getting something for Team White there, getting the kickoff win, sending it right back for a backboard rebound opportunity. Up in the air, just missing the top left bin. But Mike there, able to clear it out for Team Blue, keeping hold of that 3-goal lead. As we're playing in the middle here, Flight, nice little flick on, open goal there for everyone, no doubt about it. Team White get their goal. Potentially resetting the game there, getting the mental back for them. As I just change a video setting here. Right in time for kickoff. There we have it, Extremist with the win for Team Blue, but it's sent right back to Cat by Cat for Team White. Indeed, good job Flight on that goal. Nice little 50 there as well. He's really putting in the hard graft here, winning his team on. Maybe 3 down, but at the start of this. But he's already got the first goal. He's winning the team forward as they're stuck in defense here, but pushing out. Cat there, nice 50. Trying to get it around to White. Flight. Open ball there, open net with the ball just floating. Somehow Team Blue managed to clear it out, however. As 1 second. As we get the audio back. So sorry, having some technical issues with this stream. However, nothing we can do right now, so we're right back to it. As Flight there, again, 2:43 left. really putting pressure on for Energy Infinite White, trying to get back into it. Not only this game, but this series. That will be on series point. Team Blue will be, that is, against Team White if they get away with this current lead. As Flight there, beautiful little play from the corner, unable to get it through the defense, however, but Kak on the wall aerial, nicely seen there by the defense, but it's right back to Mike, but Flight there with the 50. Extremists keeping up pressure for Team Blue, but Kak right down to the other end. Flight there, is he able to get onto it? Kak, no! A bit of a melting pot of 3 cars there, unable to see what happened there, but the end result was the defensive got the stop. As Flight takes it for a bit of wall aerial, backboard rebound, looking, no! Extremists taking the opportunity after that double demo by Flight. He is putting in the work right now as Kak takes it up there. Extremists up there 50, but lands nicely for Mike to send it back on the clear out. Flight, man of the match so far as he gets goal number 2. This team may be losing, but he is putting in the effort right now to be recognized as he gets the second goal for his team. Nice little pop over the defensive man there. 1:23 left, plenty of time left in this game to come back and tie up the series potentially. As Mike there for Team Blue wins the kickoff, but Flight unimpeded in the defensive third as he tries to send it back out. Gets over first defender, loses the 50 on the second, however, but leaves an open net for Kak. And that is the 3rd goal in a row for Team White. As he does a ground and pound, Extremist unable to get back in time. And Kak with the crucial tying goal here. As Demo on the kickoff, Kak in the air, setting up the Flight maybe. As he sends it just to the right of the post. And tries to get it over Kak. Mike unable to do anything there, but Extremist lined up nicely for a pop-up here. Is he able to get anything? No, Flight with the 50, sends it right back, but Mike there in time, but was on target. Dangerous there by Flight again, just missing the challenge in the air on the ceiling there, as Kak tries to pass out, nothing happening. Flight off the wall, on target, nothing happening. Kak needing to get back in time. Extremists, bit of a double commit there though by Team Blue, losing the opportunity on the offensive transition as it goes right back to Team White. Again, Flight, man of the match so far. That's the guy you want to have the ball on the bonnet. As it's back into the defensive third. As Flight again on the ball, gets goal number 4. 13 seconds left. Man of the match so far, as I've said plenty of times. This looks like he may have just got the winner for Energy Infinite White, who are looking down and out. 3 goals let in the first 50 seconds. And they've clawed it back with now 10 seconds left. 4-3 as Flight goes for another wall aerial. Misses. Gets around both guys. Kak kind of stealing the goal there. Flight putting in the hard graft. It is going to be Energy Infinite White with the win in game number 2 to tie it up. 1 goal apiece. As we get the kickoff underway. As we just wait for the ball to be downed here. Kak into the center. There we have it. EE White with the first win of the series. Making it 1-1 overall in this best of 5. Back up from 3-0 down to win 4-3. Quite the recovery as we get ready to go to Utopia Coliseum. There we have it. As I just see if I can correct this. Risky, I would not be surprised if this is a 5-game series indeed. as that should have sorted it. As we got 8 seconds left, I think that should have updated the game ticker, but it will have to be a manual one each time. So sorry about this, but we are ready to go for game number 3. As you see, updated 1-1, game number 3, underway now with Flight getting the first touch, but Team Blue getting the advantage off it with Extremist sending it back up from Cac's Bonnet. Extremist around the goal face. How did he miss that? Who knows? A bit far out to see the intricate details there. Flight passing it to Cac, who gets a pop-up themselves even, and sends it off the back wall. Extremist now. And Mike unmarked, open goal, no open goal syndrome here again. Team Blue with the quick fire start here. As we've seen in the past 2 games, they've got the first goal very quickly. As we've just seen in game number 2, they even got 3 goals within 50 seconds. Taking 30 seconds for 1 goal, however, here as Extremes gets demoed by Flight on the kickoff. And Mike trying to sell up for his teammate or going for a solo play, gets it around Flight. I was saying it might be looking a bit too late to do what they did in game number 2, but however, they've already got goal number 2. Quick starters are Team Blue. Shattered Stars, sorry, I missed your message. This is a best of 5. This is still round number 2. The semi-final start tomorrow, which will be the first of best of 7, as Flight and Cat connect to half the deficit. Extremists just missing the defensive touch as Flight comes in. Cat open goal, sends it on its way. 2-1 to Team Blue. Risic, indeed, Flight just needs to be in the area for people to be aware of his presence, to sort of be a bit wary of what he's going to be doing. Goals stolen. If that was a stat, I do believe Cat might be up there. I'm not going to deny that one. However, it doesn't matter if it's stolen as long as the team gets the goal in the end, as Mike tries to take it, and he does. Nice little flip there. A flick, sorry. From the outer edges of left-hand side. Just sends it above Cat there. As we get ready, that takes it to 3-1 for Team Blue. We just have to watch out the late game. That's where they fell apart in game number 2. As Cat with a great save there from Mike. And again, just sending it on its way across the goal, out of danger. As Mike, a bit uncontrollable there. As Flight looked to sell up for his war area. We've seen this before. Passes it to Cat. Very intentional there. Beautiful placement. Bottom left, just out of reach of a defender. As we see here, beautiful pass by Flight. Cat on the receiving end, off the post, high above, under the crossbar. No chance for the defender. As that makes it 3-2 now, as Flight, again, underneath it, but Mike's there early. Open goal if he can get a good pass in. However, Cat, different ideas, gets the demo, looking for the chasing Extremist there. Riding the bumper, unable to get demo, however, as the defense stands tall as Mike pops it, gets a nice little touch on it, but Cat in the area of Flight, managing to connect on the rebound, clears it. Nice defensive movement here by Team White. However, Extremist is able to set up again, but Mike unable to take advantage of the open goal there. But looks like he might be going for his own ward aerial, as Extremist is there, but leaves the ball. Mike having to go a bit desperation there as Flight in the air. No defender off the crossbar. Should have been free there. However, Flight uncharacteristically missing that chance. It was a very tough one to give him credit, but Extremist not letting him have another one there with a beautiful aerial save. Sends it right up the right-hand side wall as Flight, nice rotation back in the defensive side. Right back up, creating his own offensive pressure here. Looking for the big boost there, however, the mid boost was not present. But he will get that on the way back to the defensive side as Cat sending it off the back wall there with help by the defender. Flight sending it middle, Cat unable to connect. Mike sending it right back to Team Blue. Still in the lead here, but and doubling that advantage to 2 goals. Kind of against run of play here. Off the backboard, Flight just missing it, unable to get down in time. Cat still recovering. That is goal number 4 for Team Blue. Spy Fox, I am streaming late indeed. As I was saying earlier, the 11 PM slots are not taking regularly, but we have a US West matchup here. It's Flight. Is that on target? No, just off the post, but Cat able to poach it in. 125 remaining, only 1 goal deficit. We saw how this happened in game number 2. Team White able to come back 3 goals down to win 4-3. They are still down 1 goal, but we've seen it happen. But yes, Spy, as I was saying, US West teams here, same franchise, inter-franchise matchup in the playoffs. And so 3 PM on the West Coast, 11 PM for me, as Flight beaten the defense by Extremist there, as Cat keeping the pressure up. As Extremist missing the ball there, Flight popping up, looking to see if there's anything there. Beautiful follow-up, but Mike not phased in the defensive side. Beautiful defense there, beautiful patience more than anything. As we see Extremists try to take up the left-hand side. Mike will be saying thanks to Flight for that little bump there, but Cat able, nice little touch there to send it all the way back and take up his own rebound. How did that not go in? It was halfway in there, but off the post and out as Extremists again against Verona play, sends it round off the post. It should be looking to seal this game up as he sends it round Flight, but Cat, a bit of a lost opportunity here by Team Blue. As Flight looking for the demo, just his presence, as we were saying earlier, is enough to put off Mike there in defenses. Cat just waltzing up Main Street, dead middle of the goal. It is tied up 4-4. As Mike here sending it up to Team Blue. They must be feeling a proper rotten lead, letting that lead evaporate once again. And Flight with a pop-up, Cat on it, unable to get that last second goal as Team Blue looks to get their own, but Flight able to send it off. It looks like this ball will be downed. We have our first overtime, 4-4 in game number 3. As Mike gets the advantage off the kickoff, but Flight, nice defensive 50 there. As Mike just takes control of it, but Flight taking it off the roof. But Extremist sends it right back. Mike off the wall, on target, off the post. Missing the opportunity there to take the win as Flight just sends it the other way, and Team White 5-4. My God, indeed. As Flight flicks it above Mike, top right. 5-4 in overtime. Team White showing why they won this matchup in the regular season and why they are the higher seed. As we come back to the studio. What a twist indeed. Spy Fox. What a matchup we got at the moment as I just sell up Neo Tokyo. Flight, really man of the series so far. I've gone the wrong way, I think. There we go. Not comic. Definitely not comic. Lil Boat, indeed. Way to go, Flight, indeed. What a performance. As I try to get the game ticker sorted. I believe that'll be the right one. Well, Kak, unfortunately, we've been seeing the highlights, but we've seen you too. We've been calling you out. Do not worry. As we get ready to go here. Reacting to chat as well, they are seeing what Flight is doing. But you are right, it is a team effort. Team White are on match series points after all. Despite the fast start that Team Blue are going, but Team White looking to get their own, but Mike's able to send that out. As Kak there sending it on target. Flight popping it up, going for it. Mike, no, sorry, Extremist there with the clear. As Kak nicely defended, gets his own pop-up there, looking to say, look, Flight's amazing, Flight's great, but I'm on this team too. I've come in chat. Where's my love? I'm looking for it. Kak, if you're listening to me, need some wall aerials and some nice little air dribbles. That would be much appreciated. As Flight there sending it off the backboard. As a much more evenly contested first minute than we've seen in the first 3 games in, and this is game number 4. So I have to remind myself that as Kak there, just off the post, Mike wouldn't have got there in time. Just testing the defense there, saying, bruh, I'm here. As we were saying earlier, team of 2. As Kak gets the boost, might be crucial there to defend from Extremist, sends it up the wall, but Mike's there to send it right back to him. Oh, bit of a double commit there, and Flight gets in the way of Kak. Bit of a team bump there as Mike sends it over Flight. And we have the first goal of game number 4 for Team Blue there over the head of Flight after team bumps in the back right corner for Team White. As we have Lil Boat is Flight's is their boyfriend, so of course they'll be cheering in chat for them. However, it's not even misguided in the Palace of Love, as Flight has been this series defining player so far. As Kak, nice little turnaround there as they set up defense. Flight just missing it, Kak missing it. Oh, everyone's missing it right now, as again both members of Team White missing in the defensive area, but Flight, nice little flick on, but Mike is there for Team Blue to send it back. Team Blue looking to keep the leads that they've taken for, instead of what we've seen in game number 2 and 3, where they've let it slip. As Kak with the open goal, nice little flick. Kak showing us that it is indeed a team game as he gets it on his roof. Nice flick just before Extremist comes in there. Nice solo dribble up the middle, 1-1. Relationship Rocket League is a bit of an oxymoron indeed. However, we like to see people break that stigma, Flint. we cheer for that here. As Flint, nice shot there, but Mike in perfect position to deny Team White the go-ahead goal there as he sends it up the left-hand side as Flight sends it back on the right-hand side. Extremist mid-air as Mike sets up, but Kak able to get a touch there beforehand as Flight sets up for his own offensive move. Nice wall aerial, just driving it in. Gonna have to see, I think that was Extremist on the defensive side. It was just dunking it on Extremist there. Mini backboard rebound. Beautiful wall aerial there by Flight as it is now 2-1, and this is indeed series and points for Team White. As Extremists will look to defend from Kak. Mike just crawling up the post there. A bit missed by Flint. Mike on it. And Extremist sending it all the way up. Is that on target? Bit of a bad angle from here. No, it's not. Cat able to send that out. As Extremist just collects it there on the wall, but Cat, nice play in the corner there. Unable to get anything out of it this time around, however, as Flight right back into the right-hand side corner. Cat waiting for a pass. Flight taking it for themselves. Nothing happening here. Mike trying to play cute with Flight there. Goes off the backboard. And a bit of a double commit there by Team Blue. Extremists get demoed by Cat, but Flight unable to take advantage. Mike sending it all the way back. Open goal, and Extremist is there to put it in to tie the game up. 49 seconds left. Are we going to see another overtime here? Open goal for Extremist. Beautiful play by Mike to get that ball open for the mid pass. As the kickoff here, Mike, prime opportunity, gets it around Flight. 3, 2, 4 seconds later after they score the tying goal, they get the go-ahead here as Flight coming back after getting the boost. Not in time though, Mike crossing it in to make it 3-2. As we get underway with the 6th kickoff here. As Cat sends that off the wall. Nice little wall aerial here. Is it in? It is. Cat, exactly what we asked for earlier in the game. A beautiful wall aerial to tie this game up. Right over the head of Mike there. Beautiful play in the Jeep rank. The Ford Raptor, sorry. As kickoff 7 goes the way of Extremist and Team Blue. As we were saying, they've had problems holding on to a lead in this series. And they're looking in trouble again. Here is Flight. But takes on the 50 with Mike. But Mike on the winning end of that one is Extremist. Takes it up. Open goal. Extremist. He gets demoed. Not before he gets the shot on target. As we see here, Extremist off the backboard. Touch there. Flight again. Just a second too late. 4-3 Team Blue. However, with the amount of goals scored in this final minute, not over yet. As Cat takes control there. Nice little catch there by Cat. Off the ceiling. Flight asking questions, but the defense by Mike stays strong as he looks to ground the ball. Cat sends it off, but not good enough. Team Blue get the tying game here as we go to game number 5. And we will be heading to Champions Field. As we get set up here. And I'll just change up the game ticker. There we have it. Beautiful recovery there by Blue. They've had problems in game 2 and 3 of holding on to their lead. They're able there to take the win finally after dominating game 1, in all fairness. And yeah, we shall see as we only have about 10 seconds left to get into the game number 5, the decider. Only the second visit to Champions Field on this stream in the past few weeks. It's been a dearth of game 5s, a lot of game 4s. Neo Tokyo has been popular, not a lot of game 5s, so we love to see it as we get ready here for the decider. Server refresh, no problem. So I will just go back to the studio. I did not see the requesting game, CAC. I am sorry. So yeah, we'll reset. Beautiful play there for CAC, by the way. Good, beautiful wall aerial to get that goal. we go. So it should be same details. As we wait for people to join. Don't join straight away. Let me know if you're in as well. As all players are here. As we get underway, the game number 5. The decider in this round 2 of the IGL Summit Playoffs 2v2 US West. As Mike takes possession here for Team Blue. We should not have expected any less really from an inter-franchise matchup like this. These two teams all know each other like the back of their hands. So it's no surprise we're here in Champions Field for game number 5. As Flight takes possession there, creating some pressure for Team White. On target, beautiful save by Extremist. Last second gets Demo for all his trouble, but clears it as Mike holds it up there while he waits for respawn. Great defense by Team Blue. As Cat changed up. He was in the Ford Raptor, now in the NRG themed Octane. As Flight in his ever trusty phase Octane off the top crossbar. Cat as ever there to put in the rebound. I believe this is the first time that Team White have scored the first goal in the game. Looking to change things up, dominate this game, win game 5. This is why we're the second seed, is what they say. As Flight, beautiful wall aerial there. However, defended well by Team Blue. But Cat, great shot and an even better save by Mike. Crucial there. Flight gets demoed by Mike. Try to save that a lot very quickly. A nice little pass back by Mike, but no one there. A bit aggressive game here. Flight floating it up as I was just comprehending the amount of demos we saw in a row. You see Cat there getting defended. Flight taking it on their own shoulders. Nice little dribble there above Extremist, getting the second goal in a row for Team White to make it 2-0 in this playoff round 2 playoff decider. Game number 5. As Mike chasing Cat, creating pressure off the wall. Extremist there to take the aerial off Flight. They are unable to do anything. And Team Blue cut the deficit in half. Extremist up there, nice power. Flight was there, however, just the wrong angle. And that is the first goal for Team Blue as we get kickoff number 4. As Extremist and Team Blue take the advantage off it. Nice centering ball. Mike there, unable to get on top of it. Another demo on Flight. Open goal. It's about the first open goal syndrome we've seen in this whole series, I believe. Open goal off the left-hand side post. Unfortunate from Team Blue to tie it up. Unable to take advantage, but Mike looking for the pass. Flight intercepting it, trying to get around it, corral the ball, send it in for goal number 3 for Team White. Really trying to put their stamp on this game and head to the semi-finals of the IGL Summit Playoffs. As we kick off here, and Team Blue again getting the advantages on these kickoffs, but not on the scoreline. As Cat just plays it safe there, lets Flight do his thing, their thing, and it pops it up for Flight to do the defensive mastery. As Cat sends it up, maybe looking for a reset. A team defensive reset there, but Flight able to intercept it, creating some offensive pressure in the defensive third for Team Blue. Again, Team White causing havoc. Extremists not knowing what to do, not knowing where to face. Flight, goal number 4. As we see here, Extremists not knowing where to go. What is his ping on that one? Probably one of the best out of a lot, so you can't blame ping on that one. As Flight pops it up. Cat there running sort of blocker there on the ground as it's just floating in midair. Open goal. Extremists too far ahead. Flight got with his 4th goal of the game. The difference maker. No open goal syndrome for Team White so far, as they are looking to get done with this game, this series, and head on to the semi-finals. Cloud9 banner, we can all live and dream for Cloud9's return. Did love how everyone thought Moist would be Cloud9 when Joyo and Co were being signed up. That was a good fun on Twitter. As questions being asked, Extremists getting a goal back for Team Blue. As Mike up there, Extremists able to recover. Top left, unsavable, not savable for Flint and Mac. Sorry, I said Mac, but I meant Cac. I'm sorry. As it's cleared out by Cac. As he had got it that time. A nice little ping up for Flight. Beautiful positioning. Cac up there for getting the bump. Might have put Mike off there. Flight getting goal number 5 in this game. Beautiful air dribble there. Cac up there. Maybe putting Mike off a little bit there, but Flight just getting past the defense of Team Blue, as it's looking pretty ominous now for Team Blue's chances of coming back in game number 5. This is not how they would want this series to end after putting up valiant efforts in games 1 through 4. Well, it's being quite one-sided here as it goes back. Cat looking to get their 2nd, unable to. Mike clearing it out as it's looking rather as Flight's clearing it. They don't want to let in another one, but beautiful pop-up with the air dribble. Extremists up there, read it beautifully. Not letting that one happen. As Flight, defensively, they miss, but Extremists off target into the corner. Mike's taking over for them as it goes back the other way. It's Flight. Sorry, I think I'm losing my voice here. As Extremists takes it up the wall. This game is, and series is over. Team White, as Extremists can't get the consolation goal there. Cat keeping it up, but looking for it to be grounded. Keeps on going. Possibly a 7th goal on the cards there. However, that is game, set, and match for Team White. Beautiful games we've seen there. Game number 5, Champions Field. GG's all round indeed. As I'm beginning to lose my voice. It was such a good series. Really back and forth. Team Blue, like in games 3 and 4, they had the opportunity, 2 and 3 even, sorry, had the opportunity to take it back. However, unable to keep the leads that they fought for themselves. 2 and 3 goal leads within the first minute of each game. White did indeed, Flint, have the mechanical advantage. You are correct there. But thank you, Cac, for having me. Really enjoyed that one. Nice to do some US West games. Nice change up from the usual EU stuff. And but if you're watching on YouTube, that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed that one. Sorry for some of the technical difficulties we've experienced. As I said, Bit of a thunderstorm, OBS updated, not everything's working, but we're working through it. Glad you had a good time though. Please do hit the subscribe and the notification bell down below. And if you want to watch this live, they are streamed on my Twitch channel, which is in the description below as well. Give it a follow if you like. And we hopefully see you on the next one. Goodbye. Oh, that's all good. There we go. Bye.